Hello and welcome to the second Cyberscore Osu show match. It is the second. We did one sometime, I think, in June. That was pretty cool. We had a lot of viewers. Well, we had 20 viewers. That was a pretty humble amount of viewers. This time, let's try and break that. I think we have at least like, let me check how many we have. We have 18 viewers already. That's almost all the way there. Keep it going, guys. Thanks you all for watching. Man, it is so exciting to do this again. It is, I mean, it really was so much fun last time, so that's why we did it again. We have two new players, Goomba and Icy. I'll tell you a bit more about them in a sec. We had a map pool showcase last week. With the map pool showcase, if you don't know the format of the match that we're doing, I'll lead you through it in a sec. But the map pool showcase, players get to choose maps, and we had that. We showed the maps to the players last week. They were surprised. They were happy, but they were also angry at some of the maps. But most of all, they were nervous about the prospect of slaying some of these maps. All kinds of emotions were running quite high, and it was quite fun. But now they've had a week to practice them. And they have practiced quite a bit. They are still practicing right now, I believe. We'll need to call them into the match quite soon. But they've definitely been practicing. They've been improving each other's scores quite a lot throughout the weeks. So this should be a very close match. I have absolutely no idea which maps they're going to pick, which ones they want. It's a lot that can happen. Our referee was a little late today. He got stuck in a traffic jam, so we're setting up the room a little late, I guess, but it should all be done quite soon. There's gonna be one quick thing I'll need to do here. Hang on. We'll get to the Osu Tourney client in just a minute. Let's see here. Super nice having to do all this last minute, I guess. Alright. Okay, so should be getting into the Osu Tourney client in literally a minute right now. Let's see, it just needs to load up again. Sorry for the delay, but yeah, I'll talk a bit about the format that we're gonna have while everything's loading. So, as I told you guys, we had a map pool showcase last week. I said we were gonna show the maps, but what maps were they? What are those maps do? Well, for any match in Osu that you play, you always select, someone, a third party always selects a couple of maps for the players to play. And the players get to choose, they get to counterpick and ban maps against each other, and they play maps. They play both of them at the same time. Whoever gets the highest score wins that map, and whoever wins 6 maps first is the overall winner of the show match. And that's why we had the map pool showcase last week. The players got to see exactly what maps they had to play, they had to practice and all that. So they did practice quite a bit. Let me see if I can switch over to the tourney client right now. There we go, it should be live. Together with the music. The sweet tunes of our map pool. Let's see. Neil should be inviting the players in soon. I'm pretty sure I see Goomba in already. Icy should be appearing on the other side momentarily. Not much has changed from last time. We still have the same background, same skin. So if you were here last time, it should all look quite familiar to you. But there are some differences. As you may see, we have flags right now next to the names at the top. Goomba X is Dutch, Icy is American. That does give a little time zone advantage maybe to Goomba, I don't know. Because Goomba, locally it's 9 p.m. where he is, but Icy it's 6 hours earlier or so. So he had less time to warm up. He may be a little sleepy depending on what his sleep cycle's like. So I don't know. They had time to prepare for all this. So let's see, warm up. We're gonna start with warm ups first. So before we start the actual match, both players get to choose a warm up map. It's 5 minutes max. Nothing particularly special. They get to choose whatever they want as long as it's not in the map pool. And they just, they just like kind of play whatever map they want. It really is just to warm up. We should be getting into those quite soon, but as you can see, Neil's kind of setting up. He's building some hype in chat. Goomba's here. Icy's in there, but he hasn't said anything in chat yet. So, I guess while we're waiting for the warm-up, I guess one question I really want to ask to chat right now, what maps, for those who have seen the map pool showcase, what maps would you really love to see? Oh great, the music stopped? What is this? I don't know, that'll probably fix itself. Great, that's nice, no music. My PC is CPU usage is at 80%. I mean, the Osu turning client is pretty hefty. It is actually running 2 instances of Osu at just next to each other. That's all it does. It doesn't do any fancy stuff. It's not some separate program. It's really just a small thing that sets up 2 Osu clients right next to each other. So it does, does put quite a load on the PC, but it's keeping up. It's a decent PC, so as it should. As you can see, the players are about to roll. Sorry for new music again. I hope that'll fix itself once we get into the warm-ups. If it doesn't, I hope we don't get a panic attack then, but hopefully it goes. Anyway, we're rolling. That is a command in Osu that you can use to get a random number between 0 and 100, or 1 and 100, I'm not sure. Whoa, Goomba rolls 98 points. That is very difficult to beat. There's only 2 numbers that'll beat it. He's probably won the roll with that. Right, okay, Icy does roll less. The roll is basically kind of like a rock, paper, scissors, just to determine who goes first, or actually who goes second. If you win the roll, you actually go second in everything, which is actually better. But anyway, that does mean Icy gets the first warm-up. He will also get to ban maps first, and he will get to pick maps first. And in particular, the banning of maps is going to be important here. Because if you, or at least that's what the role really helps you do. Oh my god. Ah, there it goes. I'm pretty sure the map should load. There we have music. Let's go. Alright. This is Icy's warm-up. I didn't get a chance to check out the maps themselves, but As the Wind Blows by Happy 30. That's the map in this case. Happy 30 is actually an Osu player. He just makes music himself. And then, I'm not sure if he actually mapped this, but I have, his music does get mapped, which is a pretty nice loophole. Just make your own music and then map it in Osu so you get an Osu beat map. I mean, it's not really a loophole, but it's pretty interesting when people do that. We'll be playing a warm-up map by Icy first and then by Goomba. They, I don't know, I don't think they put any, like, really deep thought into their warm-ups. You can pick warm-ups as a bit of a strategy to try and, like, determine what skills your opponent is good at or not. Granted, these two know each other quite well, so that won't be quite as necessary. I'm pretty sure Icy just chose this map because he really likes it. It seems we'll be getting underway quite quickly. I hope we're getting underway quite quickly. Can anything else go wrong before we start, please? Jeez, what is this? Attempt number 2. We'll see whether it works this time, or maybe I need to help out. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Niels used the wrong command. That's it. There we are. Okay, let's finally get this underway. Oh my god. So, warm up. I just explained, warm up. They are just for warming up. Icy apparently really likes this map, so we'll see what it's all about. It's these maps that we're playing as warm ups. I'm pretty sure they're both considerably more difficult than what we'll be seeing in the actual match. Which may work out as a good warm-up. If you just get something really difficult, really warm you up, something you can't just fall asleep while playing, that's good as a warm-up. Some people choose warm-ups to hype them up. As I said, some use them strategically, but this just seems like a pretty decent warm-up, pretty standard patterns. Jump slider, triples, some weird overlapping sliders, but as you can see, Icy has played this quite a bit, because he hasn't missed yet and is still rocking 99% accuracy. We can put the music a bit louder, don't worry. Is that good enough? Just tell me. I mean, it's warm, so... This is exactly when... Oh. Unfortunately, no hit sounds. Alright. Icy is pretty busy with quite a good play right here. He hasn't dropped yet. Still good accuracy. I feel I should tell you guys a bit about these players, because they're both quite decent. They're both ranked around 20,000 on their leaderboards. In fact, I believe they're really close, honestly. Icy just yesterday got into the top 20,000, which is pretty cool. He's like 19,800 or 500 right now, whereas Goomba is 20,200. So they're still really close. And honestly, in a tournament, your rank doesn't necessarily have to mean a whole lot. So it should be fun to see what happens. I'm not sure what happened with Goomba there. He kind of gave up, it seemed. That's not good. Hopefully he doesn't have any problems during the match. It would not be the first problem we have today. Ah, there he goes. But yeah, so that's these players both play mouse keyboard, by the way. No particular shenanigans with their play style. But let's see. Hopefully Goomba fixes whatever messed him up there. Since we were kind of on the subject of hardships, I can tell these players had some hardships between the map pool showcase and now. But they had some trouble practicing the map pool, actually, because Icy, he lives in the USA, as you know by the flag. He lives quite near the Gulf of Mexico, and apparently, like 2 days after the map pool showcase, like a Category 1 hurricane, I'm not sure how close it came to him, but basically came quite close and knocked down some power lines, meaning he wasn't able to practice for a day. Which, I mean, that's thankfully that didn't go worse than that, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how likely that is. I don't live in a country that has hurricanes, Goomba, on the other hand, he had some problems with his headset that it stopped working at a certain point, which is somewhat important for Osu, that you have a good, that you can hear the music of the song quite clearly. That is pretty important. Otherwise, you're not going to hit those circles on time, and you're going to lose a lot of points. Although somehow I do feel Icy's hardship was quite a bit more serious. But yeah, it didn't go all smoothly. But as soon as they got past those hardships, they did get some good practice in. Alright, second warm-up. This one is Goombas. It's Cosmo Memory by Nardis. It's also rhythm game music. It's a pretty cool song too, pretty energetic. I'm not sure what exactly this map is about, but it's... it could take on a lot of forms. It could be quite streamy, it could be quite jumpy. Apparently, I helped him or something. He shouts me out, but I don't know, dude. I don't recall choosing this song or playing it with him. Hopefully we get this warm-up started quite soon. I'm pretty sure Niels knows what the command is right now. So it shouldn't be much of a problem. Now, as you know from the title of this stream, this is the Cyberscore Osu show match. Cyberscore is a community that I'm a part of, and these two players are a part of. We do video game competition in all kinds of video games, and these two players, they're quite handy with other video games too. Seems we've got the warm started. Goomba even is actually, if you did not know, is actually the #1 ranked Mario Kart Double Dash player at the moment. So he's quite good at that. He is the best bar none, really. But he's also quite good at clicking circles, and hopefully for him, he's better at it than Icy tonight. Seems like quite an interesting map right. That was some janky stream right there. You don't see that quite often, but Goomba got it quite well. Also, if you're looking at these scores and have some experience with those two, and are wondering why are these scores so low, because normally when you play maps in this game, the scores extend to like scores of at least 1 million, easily like 7 million if you get a good combo. What we're doing in this show match is using Score V2. That's a new score system that's being developed for Osu. That is a score system that has a maximum of 1 million points, which you get when you perfectly clear a song. So every map will be every score you see will be very close to 1 million points or below it. It won't really extend much above that. And one of the, in general, if you want to think about Score V2, 70% of that 1 million points is based on your combo. You can see that in the bottom left corner of the player's screens. And 30% is based on the accuracy of the play. So accuracy becomes a lot more important than in Score V1, and that's it's really important. So keep an eye on the player's accuracies. Also important is that on Score V2, the sliders count slider head accuracy. Normally, when you play the game, it doesn't really matter what timing you hit a slider head with, but in this case, you really want to time them well because they do count now what timing you hit those slider heads with. And that's also going to be important on maps with a lot of sliders. And is also a good counter-picking measure. Anyway, Goomba winning that warm-up. Both players win their own warm-up. What does it mean? probably nothing really. But anyway, we that was the warm-ups done with. As you can see, we have stars at the top of the screen now. It's a first to 6 match, as I may or may not have said. If I didn't say it now, I've said it. It's a first to 6 match. Whenever the players will take turns choosing maps. First they'll ban a couple, but then they'll take turns choosing maps from the map pool. Choose whatever they're comfortable playing, whatever they think they can beat their opponent on. And if they beat their opponent, they get a star. If the opponent wins, on the other hand, they will get a star. And whoever wins for 6 maps first is the winner tonight. One other important thing I would like to share with you guys before we really get into the match. What I am going to post in chat in a moment is the MP link of the room. You can see the matches that have been played, the maps that have been played, the scores, everything you might want to know is probably on there. And that's a good thing to keep in mind. If it's possible that the client lags a bit and the score is different from what the MP shows, and in such a case, it doesn't happen often, but if that's the case, we will use whatever's on the MP to determine the winner. Anyway, so there's bans. There's 18 maps they can choose from, and they both get 2 bans. 2 maps that the opponent is not allowed to choose. And Icy first off bans Caffeine Fighter. That's the no mod jumpy map, which Goomba is pretty good at. He is pretty good at jumps. He actually, just today, he managed to completely perfectly play that map without dropping at any point, 100%. So, that's a good ban by Icy. Dreadnought banned by Goomba. That was the double time pick. That was really speedy, 232 beats per minute. Or no, not even 323. I'm sorry, I got my numbers mixed up. It's 323 beats per minute. That is really fast. And Goomba, I'm pretty sure he didn't even practice it. He just said immediately, okay, I'm gonna ban this. I don't even want to touch this map. So, second ban by Icy. What's he gonna ban? Buriki no Dance. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's the map I most liked. It is hidden. It is full of crazy, crazy overlaps, and you really need good reading to play that well. Goomba doesn't even mind that ban. He didn't like that map too much either. So now he has an excuse not to choose it. And apparently loves Icy for it. But no Buriki no Dance. It's a fun map. I love it, but these 2 players don't. But Goomba has 1 more ban left. Let's see what it's gonna be. There's Mephisto. Oh, okay. Coming right back at Icy. So in Osu you have 2 really basic skills. You have jumps, aims sections, and you have streams. Those are sections with a lot of circles after each other, which you need to alternate your finger movement for in order to hit them all, and they come crazy fast. In short, Goomba is really good at jumps, Icy is really good at streams, and they both banned the map that was most catered to the other skill set. So, no streams, no jumpy pick on the no mod. They know each other a bit too well for that. But there's still quite some maps left in the map pool. As I said, 19 maps total. That's including the tiebreaker, which we only play once the score is started at 5-5. It's not pickable at any other point. So there's functionally 18 maps to pick from. 4 of those have been banned now. And Icy gets to pick the first map that we play on today. I don't mind that this map, this warm-up, this music is lasting. We're listening to it now because it's a good song. It's a pretty cool song. Wait, what? Goomba trying to pick for Icy a map that's not even in the map pool. Interesting. Okay, Hikoki Gumo. That's the first pick that we have today from Icy. This is also a no mod map. I've said no mod a couple times. No mod means that there's no modifications in play. We have vanilla Osu the way you play it when you first play it. Except it's a really difficult map. I'm not sure if it's the longest map, but it's one of the longest maps in the map pool. It's the consistency pick. It's basically the first part starts off a bit slow, but then the rest of the map, 3 minutes long, it's consistency all the way through. Both players quite nervous, as they should be. It's quite stressful playing something like this. This is the very first song in the map pool, if you don't recall. We might have a problem, I think. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first we've had today. That would be quite unfortunate. Why is this not working? I'm not even sure whether this is the right song that it's playing right now. What is this? Well, there's no point in breaking up the match. Oh my god, what is this? I am going to go to an intermission screen. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry. I'm not sure why this isn't working. We're going to have to restart the tourney client. It's a pretty buggy thing, to be quite honest. What is this? Oh my god. Apparently, according to Niels, they both have the same FNFC and the exact same accuracy. That's about as best as we can tell you right now. I mean, Niels will have to update you further, because I can't see anything. You can see exactly what I can see right now. This would be the best match to show you guys, but unfortunately... Hopefully this works, though. I've tried something. This is the nightmare of every Osu streamer. This kind of stuff, it does happen during tournaments. Because the Osu tournament client isn't good. Oh, we've got stuff, Oh, here we go. Oh my god, most of the important action has already passed. I'm sorry, but here we go. Okay, so, it seems Goomba is in front. He probably had a better combo and a better consistency. They both had the same accuracy. Oh my god, I am so sorry that we couldn't get this at first. But it seems Goomba will be winning the first map. It's near the end of the song. I'm sorry we couldn't get all of it, including the most important bits. Icy has a slightly higher combo now, and the score isn't too far apart. Maybe if Goomba breaks, you can still get it at the end, but I don't think so. No, I think this score difference is too large at this point. And that is the end of that map. Goomba wins it. 710 to 685,000. I'm just gonna blame the map, dude. That map is buggy. Professional Osu streamer right here. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. That is the last of the problems we have tonight. Goomba is 1-0 ahead. As you can see, yeah, now has a pretty star next to his name. You'll have to if you have to take Nielska's word for it that it was a pretty close breath holding contest, because we didn't see it. Man, I hope the players won't be disappointed when they think like, man, I really want to watch that first map. That was the best match I played. That was the closest one. That would have been so cool on the tourney client. And then they come, yeah. Then they they see what we saw. Okay, so they know now. All right. Okay, let's fresh new start. Second map coming from Goomba. What's he gonna pick to really try and beat Icy on this next map? Because that was a very close map. Blumenkranz. Oh, okay. Alright, I mean, picked by Blumenkranz. Blumenkranz is also a no-mod map. There's a bit of a difference compared to, say, the map that we didn't see, but we would have seen. This map has, I mean, I think the music has, I'm pretty sure this is the right song, so I think we should be fine for this map. No problem. Alright. Blumenkranz is no mod. It is AR8 though. That means the circles pop up on the screen much more slowly than on most maps. And that means you're gonna have to pay close attention to where the circles appear. And the mapper doesn't make that particularly easy, because the mapper placed all the circles on top of each other and in all kinds of weird patterns that you really need to read well. I mean, the stream is fixed now, I think, but I'm not doing too well now. Alright, let's completely hope that we at least get some maps this show match. Seems we're starting soon. At least the players are. Let's see if we also start along with them. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go. It worked. It worked. There we go. Okay, thank God. We finally got it working. Alright, so pay close attention to these patterns, because they can be real difficult to follow. Icy already messing up and hitting those circles way too soon. He was used to a higher approach rate probably than what he's playing right now. Starts off quite slow, but this next section is going to really play with spacing and timing in a very difficult way. Both players getting that section quite well. That's a pretty tricky section. Oh, Goomba breaks! Oh, this is an opportunity for Icy. His accuracy is lacking, so he'll need a bigger combo in order to surpass Goomba. But if he gets a good combo going, he's going to surpass him. I think it's going to happen in a couple more notes. There it is. Icy surpassed him. He wants to really build this combo, though, because that accuracy advantage for Goomba is still real. It is there. And it's, you know, if the combos get too close to each other, the accuracy advantage, the 30% that it does count will make a difference. But Icy, so far, despite hitting some 100s here and there, is not dropping, and that's important. Oh no! As I say that, there he goes. Small lead still for Icy, but Goomba can get this back if he stays as consistent as he is now. That drop was crucial. There goes Goomba. Again, quite a bit more easily than Icy. He still hasn't matched his max combo, but just the accuracy. And the fact that he got 2 good combos made him pass him. Should also be noted the timing on this map is measured much more strictly than on other maps. And that is also contributing to Icy's accuracy disadvantage. The map is already quite tricky to read, but it's also really punishing if you read it wrong. Still though, the score lead isn't too large yet for Goomba, but he should probably drop soon if Icy still wants a realistic opportunity of coming back. That is not the drop Icy needed. It's not, it's, at this point, only a fail could save Icy. And it's possible to fail the map. But Goomba has this second combo going so well that I kind of doubt it. But like, I mean, it's possible to just like completely lose track of where you are and you just like miss, what is it, like 8 circles after each other. That does make you fail. But that doesn't happen. It's just Goomba who gets the clear victory here. Quite the margin a lot larger than in the other map, making this a good counterpick for him. And if I look at the map pool, I do see another map that Goomba could use to his advantage in this way. So you know, maybe Icy should have rethinked some of his bans. I'm not sure. But it is, you know, Goomba did deservedly win that map. What is the story by Goomba? Did he scare? He scared himself by screaming "no" too loud. That's quite hilarious. Anyway, another pick by Icy. Let's see what he goes for here. Let's see. There's stuff you can go to. I think Rocking to the Beat might be coming up. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's a pretty inconsistent map, but it is inconsistent for both players. Potentially, we can have Yakunen Yako. I think that's a possibility. Icy has some decent plays on that. If he wants to go to double time, Star Tear is a possibility. But he's thinking it over. He's mulling it over because it's an important one. If you lose this map, you go 3-0 down, and then Goomba has another pick. So that's 2 breakpoints now, or that would be 2 breakpoints for Goomba. It's still 1 breakpoint for Goomba. Breakpoints are very important. Star Tear. We're going to double time. All right. Not a map that Goomba is particularly bad at, but Icy is also quite good at this. It's double time. That means we'll we do have a large increase from approach rate. So where the previous map was quite slow, this one is very fast. You can hear speed has gone up. Double time, it does speed up the map by 1.5. So they're pretty speedy maps. This map has a BPM of 195 to 200 something, and has quite a few bursty streams, which Icy is definitely better at than Goomba. But both of these players have good scores on this map, so it might be a very similar match to the first one that we didn't see. So we'll see how this goes. We should be fine for that was attorney client. Oh, what? So he FC'd this map right as he was invited into the lobby. That was like 30 minutes ago. So that's... I wonder, you know, that might be good. That might not be good. You know, if... he is hot of a good play on this, at least. And Goomba might not be as warm on it. This map, apart from the fact that it is so speedy, doesn't have anything particularly weird. It's mostly a double time consistency pick. Much like the first map was a no mod consistency pick. So first break is going to be important again. Oh, they want them both break at the same point. Oh, wow. Oh, but Icy has another break. And another. Oh. There's still a lot of map left, so it's not going to matter too much. If Goomba gets a few more shit misses. I mean, like, those 3 shit misses by Icy might just be, like, get the nerves out of him. And Goomba just missed on that stream. It's a fast stream. It's a really fast stream. And Icy's a lot better at that than Goomba. And Goomba might not be exactly warm for it. Goomba still, though, with the accuracy advantage. Score lead, therefore, still in his court. But that might not be long. Still a bit of a slow-ish part. I mean, nothing is really slow when you play double time. But comparatively, this is slower than the rest. So it's a good chance for Icy to build up combo. And he did take the score lead not too long ago. Accuracy is also coming closer and closer. Oh, more breaks by Goomba on the next stream. That's both streams he's missed on right now. I think that made this a pretty good counter pick for Icy. He also has accuracy by a percentage point advantage right now. So that's really, like, the score lead has increased a lot now. It's 100,000, and he still has a great combo. So this is a, yeah, Goomba knows what he messed up on. It's on the streams. This is looking to have been a good pick for Icy. It's gonna take some mistakes by Icy for Goomba to still come back. And there's still gonna be a couple more streams, so Goomba needs to make sure to hit those anyway. Just like Icy is hitting him right now. Coming up to 200k score difference. It's gonna be hard for Goomba to bridge this gap. Oh, and with another miss. That's it's looking unlikely at this point. Icy coming up to 1000 combo. This is only a fail could save Goomba. Icy does miss, but it doesn't matter anymore. A bit more map left, but nothing too difficult. And that's the first point for Icy. Good pick by him. Icy, he had a couple of misses, as you saw. He had 3 at the very beginning. I conjecture that it may have helped him shake off the nerves. You know, okay, I've missed now. You know, let's just try and get a good as play as possible from this point on. And he did exactly that. He got a very good combo. He built his accuracy back up. Did beat Goomba on it in the end. and convincingly took that map. So it's back to Goomba now. Like I said, there's a map that Goomba can pick that's basically Blumenkranz, but even worse. It's Stitches in free mod. That is an AR8 map as well, meaning you have to play it with either hidden AR8, and if you're not good at AR8, you're probably not very good at hidden AR8 either. But there's a way out. You can play with Hard Rock, but if you play that map with Hard Rock, that is also very difficult. So let's see if Goomba goes to it at any point. But of course he hasn't picked yet. There's other stuff he can go to. Goomba can't stop himself from memeing, even in the very serious show match he is playing right now. So yeah, Stitches is something you can pick. I hope he didn't start watching a stream and hear my theory. I don't want to influence the players in that way. There's other stuff you can choose. Oh no, he does go to Stitches, as I conjectured. The AR8 map, hidden free mod. Goomba is going hidden. No way he's not. His reading is good enough for him to play this on hidden. But I see his reading is actually just not good enough to play this on hidden. Just as I can say that right now. If you saw his Blumenkranz performance, it was considerably worse than Goomba's, and hidden just makes it much worse. So he's probably going to have to take Hard Rock, but it's so difficult on Hard Rock as well. In fact, the mod Icy most wants to play on this map is apparently Double Time. Oh please, let's not have another map problem. This is not the right song. I'm quickly going to have to restart the Yosu client. Let's hope it just works after. I'm just repeating the steps that I did last time to save the little bit of Hikoki Goomba that we did see. So hopefully, same thing happens again. The tourney client loves Goomba's warm-up for some reason. Oh, there it is. Look. Okay, we're back. Don't worry. Hey, we're back. Nothing happened. Nah, we're good now. We have this map playing, the song playing. Goomba would have preferred for the previous match to have not been shown, but no. Also, free mod. If I didn't explain it yet, you play a map and you have to pick either hidden or hard rock, or easy or flashlight if you're crazy. But it's allowed, but we're not doing that. You can also pick hidden hard rock, but that's probably completely out of the question. So let's see what mods these are. As a map, this map is considerably more simple than Blumenkranz, but it's still a Pro Trade 8, and I mean that's still difficult with him. Let's see what these mods are. Again, Goomba's most likely going hidden, icy, hidden, or hard rock. I don't know. I don't think either is going to end well for him, but hard rock's probably a bit better. Nope, both go hidden. Alright. I mean, last I saw Icy practicing this, his highest score was still with double time, and that's not a mod that's allowed, so. Map starting off similarly to Blumenkranz with the accuracy advantage for Goomba. But no breaks yet. This map has some annoying jump patterns, like right there where Icy missed. Those are the hardest with AR8 hidden. And Goomba is still beasting this map. No accuracy dropped yet. Icy having some issues. Oh, Goomba missed though. Is that an opportunity for Icy? It's gonna have quite some ground to make up. But you know, generally these type of maps, if you're just not good at them, you're not winning someone against someone who is good at it. And even this like combo advantage, it's meager for Icy. Goomba would need a few more misses. Icy did seem to have found his footing. His accuracy has gone up a couple of percentage points. But there is the next miss by Icy. As I say, like, it may seem easy, but playing a map like this with hidden is not easy. It's, I mean, if you're not used to it, it is really difficult. And these are the type of accuracies you tend to see with people who aren't as practiced in it. And that's why there's a map like this in the map pool. Goomba really isn't being put in a lot of danger. But Icy still loves you guys, so there's a heart. Not much map left. Only a fail. I feel like only a fail could really save Icy at this point. Goomba's just playing this way too well. Alright, there is the point for Goomba. As I said, wasn't really put under any pressure getting that point. As you can see, his results are for that map are pretty good. Only 3 100s, 3 misses. Pretty good accuracy. So, a very clear win goes over to him. That does mean it's Icy's pick again. Now I do think we'll be seeing Rocking to the Beat or Yakun and Yaku. Those are the two maps I have in my head that Icy has better performances on than Goomba. He has a couple more, but it's those in particular. Icy thinking it over. It's there's definitely like there's maps left, but like all of the very good maps for Icy have been either banned or chosen. And I'd say most of the very good maps for Goomba would have been chosen right now or banned. Only one I can see in the list for Goomba is Remake, but there is Rocking to the Beat, as I predicted. It's another Nomad. Nomad. We're going back to Nomad. We've seen Hidden and Double Time and Nomad twice. Well, we've seen Nomad 1.5 times, and now we're seeing it 2.5 times. This is the 2.5 time, at least. It's a tech map. Tech maps are pretty cool. They contain a lot of very difficult patterns, very weird patterns, and a lot of very fast sliders. And I did say at the beginning, Score V2, it measures timing, slider head timing. It measures it as opposed to not measuring it. So hitting those sliders well is gonna be very important. And Icy does have the better performance on this map. It's gonna be a fun map either way. Do we need a restart again? We may need a restart again. I'm not sure what's up with my client. Let's see. Let's do it quickly. I'm very sorry, guys. But so far, everything has gone A-okay, mostly. Apparently they've already started, so we'll be missing a bit of the map, but we should be coming up quite shortly. Again, that same warm-up. Okay, here we go. They both still have a full combo, and the map hasn't really started yet. Here's where the fun begins. We haven't missed anything yet. Here's where it really begins. All the sliders. Oh, Goomba misses first. And Icy still holding a good accuracy too. 99 on all these sliders. That's difficult. Seems like another, like from the first look that we've had so far, seems like a good counterpick by Icy. Icy actually on his way to just full combo this first bit. That's impressive. It's a difficult bit, as you can see. Oh no, I jinxed him. There goes the first miss, but still sizable lead so far. And the combo, I mean, Goomba just dropped again. Combo difference, it's still in Icy's favor for now. And if he just holds this up, and Goomba, I mean, Goomba needs a very good combo from here on out. There's another, like, we're only halfway through. There's another section of the map, very much like the first. So that's... we'll see how they both do, but given what we've seen from the first bit, Icy is likely to do a bit better on it. So Goomba needs to step it up. Goomba with another couple misses. Icy still working on a good combo. I mean, another good counter pick by Icy. It's hitting 500 now. As I say that, he drops it, but like that's 2 combos of 500 on a map like this. That's gonna put you into the lead quite comfortably. Goomba did manage to get his accuracy up a bit better in the meantime, but it's too late. It's a 100k difference for Icy. Goomba actually working, he's getting to a 500 combo himself, but since Icy had 2, I mean, that's just not enough. Alright, alright. I think with the half, the last half we saw of Hikoku Gumo, and like, or not even half, the last bit, and the first bit we missed of this, we can say, with those two put together, we've seen a full map now. But it's that makes the score 3-2. A very good play by Icy. We saw all the important bits. Even Goomba actually has a higher combo, but like I said, Icy had 2 combos of 500, and that does weigh in a lot. I did some things in the meantime to hopefully fix the tourney client. I'm not sure whether that would even be useful for the Icy, because he's only going to pick the maps that he's very good at. Goomba's turn to pick again. Icy, if he still wants to win, which I presume he does, he still needs to make up a breakpoint against Goomba, because Goomba got the breakpoint against Icy with his win on Hikoku Gumo, which Icy picked. And I mean, if they're just going to keep winning their own picks, Goomba's eventually just going to win. Megalovania is the next map. Megalovania, a song from Undertale. A game that's pretty popular. And you know, the music especially is quite popular. There's not a lot of game music in Osu, I always say this, but this is one of the few that we do have. Great, we're gonna have to restart again. Thank you, Osu Tourney Client. Oh, I think, oh, right, as I turn off the client, I think the map just loaded. Oh well, I mean, I'm not taking any risks right now. But this restart is quite quick, hopefully. Alright, here we are. Mostly, I think. Niels did say he was gonna wait for me now, so. There we go. That's the score. Nothing ever happened. Okay, so the thing about this map, it's 240 BPM. That's also quite high. That is like on the edge of single tappable for a lot of players around this level. Single tapping meaning that you only use one key to hit all the circles. Alternating means using both keys in an alternating fashion because the circles just come at you so quickly. That's what you need to do for streams, for example. And I know Icy is good at single tapping these kind of maps, 240 BPM. I feel like he's better at it than Goomba, but Goomba just before this match had a pretty insane play on this map. I'm not even sure whether he alternates or single taps this. But I guess we'll see. Should be starting quite soon here. It's a short map too. It's like 2 minutes, 30 seconds or so. It's on the shorter end of the spectrum, so things could be settled quite quickly here. But at the same time, the patterns on this map are very unorthodox. Seems like, well, I mean, this part isn't fast yet, but we'll see in a moment the speed up is going to come. Seems both are sticking to single tapping. Goomba with the accuracy advantage, but oh, there's the miss. There's the miss. If Icy can keep this going, the accuracy advantage won't matter too much. He has a lead already. And that is probably only going to keep building as he continues to combo this. Goomba, still better accuracy. But as I said, these patterns are wonky, man. The slider's going every which way. And you really need to keep your focus. And apart from that one miss, Goomba's doing quite well. But Icy, this play is better than his previous best. Play of a lifetime here if he manages to clutch it out. Quick break here. They both get to see how the other is performing on the map. In fact, the accuracies are quite even at the moment. It's really that one miss by Goomba that is deciding it at the moment. But honestly, since we are coming too close to the end of the map, but if Icy misses and Goomba keeps that combo going, he can still get it. Oh. The closer your combo gets to a full combo, by the way, the faster your score grows. So every moment that Icy is not missing is one too much, one too many for Goomba. And that, like, he is full comboing this. Yeah, there it is. That's the break point Icy needed. Icy first win on one of Goomba's picks. He needed that so hard. He fully outplayed him. Got a better combo. Got a better accuracy. I mean, it's not like Goomba's run was that bad. I mean, just that one miss. Other than that, he played this really well. But Icy with a very good bit, perhaps the play of the game of the entire match. If this is what helps him win the match. Dude, first FC on this show match. Really awesome. Good play by Icy. So that means we're back to 3-3 tied. We've got quite the match here now. Unfortunately, the big loser of it all is the Osu Tourney client. That is the one that is severely getting outplayed by the map picks by Goomba and Icy. To answer your question, Lothjohn, it is not bad to alternate your presses. It's just that most players single tap, and if single tap players are forced to alternate, that does tend to like come along with a decrease in play. Like they miss more often and they get worse accuracy just because they're not used to playing like that. But some players always alternate everything, and those are the type of players that tend to do really well on these kind of maps. So yeah, it's Icy's pick now. If he can get like 2 wins in a row, that's gonna probably boost his confidence a bit. Okay, sweet magic from Double Time. All right. This is another Double Time map. If you remember. The previous Double Time map that was played, also picked by Icy, that was Star Terror. He did that really well. This map, however, is quite different. It has, let's go! Trinity Client immediately works. Couldn't you do this more often? Thank you. Anyway, so no problems this time. We can get right into it. This is a very fast map. The slowest of all the Double Time maps, but still fast. And in particular, it requires a lot of good finger control. There's a lot of doubles and triples that are very difficult to hit, and your accuracy can tank quite a bit. I like, don't be surprised if we see like 93 or 95% accuracies on this map. Oh right, yeah, Niels correcting me. Icy actually does have 2 wins in a row. Rocking to the Beat, Megalovania. And maybe you can add a third now. Let's go. Keep an eye on those accuracies. They may be what really determines the winner of this map. Oh no, a miss by Icy. And Goomba hasn't dropped anything yet. From those first 5 seconds makes you kind of question the pick, but maybe we'll see things even out in a bit. Oh, another miss by Icy, not what he needed. But the accuracy did drop quite a bit for Goomba now, and the combo isn't that far in yet. If Goomba misses, this is still doable by Icy. But that's not what he needed. Those misses. Goomba working really well, really hard on that combo. That is what is carrying him at the moment. The accuracy too, but the combo, given all those misses by Icy, combo is really the fact. Oh, as I say that, oh my god, jinxed. He misses. He slider breaks, I think, even, and you know, gives Icy an opportunity to come back, but he needs to make sure he doesn't get the same misses he got at the beginning of the map. Accuracy, when the accuracy, even though Goomba has accuracy advantage, when the accuracies are this low, it counts less. It's an exponential growth. The difference between 99% and 98% is larger than 95 and 94, for example. So this is perfectly doable, even with the accuracy disadvantage. And Icy is closing in with that combo of his. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, we're getting close to the end. Oh, another miss by Goomba. Yes, that's it. Icy gets it at the last second. Or seconds, really, but I don't care. I don't think he's going to give this up now. Oh my god. He left that way too close. And in the end, even wins it with 100,000 points. Dude, this match, man. Whew. I don't know, I feel Icy, like, that first bit was not that great, not that well played by him, but he really regained it in the end. And Goomba now has to search deep for his counter pick. Let's see how many maps we have left. We have 2 hidden, 2 free mod, and 3 hard rock maps left. I kind of have a feeling they don't want to go into hard rock. But Goomba still has some stuff. I think Remake might be coming out now by Goomba. It's not a map Goomba likes to play, but I do think he's a lot better at it than Icy. So now that we've gotten this far into the match, Goomba needs to like kind of dig for the maps he maybe doesn't want to play, but he really like it just like Icy wants to play it less than Goomba. That's the kind of maps that will have to come out now. A bit of salt from Goomba too. Hopefully it doesn't affect him during the next map. Oh, Summer Tears, no! No, we're going into Hard Rock. I didn't expect that. Summer Tears, Hard Rock, okay. Also a map, honestly in the same category as Remake perhaps. Not a map Goomba likes to play, but Icy likes to play it less than Goomba, so to speak. Goomba does have the better play on this from practice, but it's hard rock, it's AR10. That is really something Goomba is worse at than Icy, which makes his pick all the more interesting. The circles are quite small, but the map itself is pretty simple. So it's about aim, it's about reading that AR10. And for Goomba, it's a bit of a YOLO pick, as he does say. Client, also this map. Thank you, client. No problems downloading this map. It's a pretty calm and soothing song. It's 90 BPM, but it's mapped like 180 BPM. So that is quite fast, fairly fast. I mean, you will notice getting accuracy is more difficult on a map that is higher BPM on something like Hard Rock. But we'll have to see how this goes. Map is, I think, like 3 minutes long, average length. So it's really about the Hard Rock stuff that makes this map difficult. As you can see, these circles come at the screen quite quickly, and they're quite small. Goomba the first one to drop Ack, but similar to Summer Tears, I think it's the breaks that'll be important on this. And as we saw Icy get the first break, therefore Goomba has the lead now, and you can see accuracy is not too swell right now, but they're equally bad for both players. Goomba actually bringing his accuracy up to something quite nice. 97. That does start counting a lot, but still, there's some map left. There's more than half left, so the combo is still what we're gonna have to look at, and that is even more so in Goomba's court now. Icy missed, Goomba missed right after, but that, I mean, it does. Goomba doesn't have the opportunity to build a higher combo now, but Icy doesn't either, so it's still good for Goomba. As you can see, 100k, mostly pretty much flat lead for Goomba now. We still have about a half of the song left, so Icy needs to go big on this half now. But that accuracy advantage now, that's pretty significant, because Icy is dropping some Ack as well as some sliders. Not only does he have a combo to make up, but that accuracy is really, now in Score V2, that's really gonna bite him. He also needs to make sure not to fail, which he's somewhat close to now. You can see in the health bar at the top. But it does seem, with the performance of Goomba on the first half, Icy simply can't seem to match it. And there it is, Goomba picking and winning on a Hard Rock map. I wouldn't have expected that before the start of this show match, but it is 4-4 now. That means if both players again win on their own picks, which is less less obvious now than it may have been at the beginning of the map, because we are coming to the bottom of the map pool. There's not a whole lot left to pick, so I mean, like, it's not a given that they are going to win their own maps, but if they do, or they both win each other's map, that's possible too. We are going to a tiebreaker, and it's decently close now. I'm not going to start celebrating just yet, but we are coming down to it. But first, we have another pick by Icy, and let's see what is left for him. I think Yakunen Yako, I've been saying it, but that is the only map I can see left in this map pool that Icy has a better score on than Goomba. So I feel like we'll be seeing that, but maybe he'll surprise us. Either way, this next map is going to be very important. All the maps from now on are going to be important. There's not much room for error left. Goomba taking the break between maps to get some water. I mean, the players have already said it a bit, but I guess I can reiterate. Nerves play a large role in matches like this. I mean, Osu is a very simple game, but it is any mistake you make, any miss you make, it gets punished really hard. And when you get nervous, your hands get shaky, and that makes misses all the more likely, and that makes you more nervous. So this is the type of map, the type of game, sorry, that nerves just play such a huge role in. I mean, they play a huge role in any game you play, really, but even more so in this one, I would say. You really need to keep your cool. There it is, Yakunen Yako. This is free mod. This, like I said, it's the only map left. I think that Icy has a better play on than Goomba, even though it's not by much. This map is again free mod, so either hidden or hard rock. I'm just gonna come out and say that both of these players are almost certainly going hidden. The gimmick on this map is that the timing strictness on this map is really low, so hard rock doesn't really increase it all that much. So your accuracy is probably pretty okay on either hidden or hard rock. And as you saw on the last hard rock map, accuracy is one of the most important things, perhaps, on when you play hard rock. Accuracy, blah, blah, blah. I have a feeling. Oh no! Thank you, Turney Klein. I love you. Thank you for working. Okay, I got nervous for a sec, but we all good. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I'm expecting both hidden on this map, and what makes this map difficult with hidden are a couple of things. It's really unorthodox patterns, stuff like notes in a straight line. That's difficult with hidden. Streams that curve a lot of ways. Those are very difficult with hidden. And that's why you might be tempted to pick hard rock, but I think both of these players would really prefer hidden over hard rock. So let's see what happens this time. Either way, whoever loses is under a lot of pressure to win the next map. I mean, again, it is Icy's pick, but at this point, every pick is so even in skill and so even in possibility of winning that, like, anything can happen at this point. Nothing is a shoo-in right now. So we'll see what happens. Both players taking hidden, as I predicted. So, no weird mod combinations. Basically the bare minimum in order to play a free mod map. Icy starting off with a break even, and Goomba with some act drop. That that does put the lead in Icy's favor, but there's a it's all at the beginning of the map. It doesn't have to mean anything yet. Those are the straight lines I was talking about that become difficult with hidden. Goomba nicely regaining himself from the beginning that wasn't all too good. But his accuracy and combo are back on top. Ooh, both players nailing that section. That's one of the more tricky sections. And honestly, as the map progresses, the sections become all the more tricky to read, just in general, and especially with him. Ooh, some more act drops from Icy. Whenever someone drops act on this map, it really is because they misread something, because the accuracy timing is not strict at all. Oh, these combos, wherever they end, they are going to be important. Like, Icy's not out yet, because any drop from Goomba, he could seize that opportunity very quickly with the— oh, there they are! That's the streams I were talking about. That stream just curved all the way around. That's such a weird sharp angle. And Icy is set to take— oh no! He breaks! as does Goomba, but ooh. Hard to say. It's basically even at the moment. Goomba has the lead, but it's really all what happens here. And as I said, patterns only get more complex. Icy's still holding the accuracy advantage. I mean, in fact, no act being dropped by either party. Oh, the closer this gets to the end, the closer Goomba gets to winning it. And the less a break by Goomba will matter. Oh, those are the breaks though! Almost failing! Oh! I don't think he failed, but he needs to get his health back. But Icy, it doesn't even matter. Icy took the lead. Oh, wow. That one pattern at the end. Icy gets it from that. Wow, what a close match again. As I said, this could have gone either way. And that is just what you get when you get this far into the map pool. Ooh, Goomba, he needs the pick of a lifetime now in order to get this to tiebreaker. He's not going to win without a tiebreaker in any case. And I'll talk more about the tiebreaker when we get to it. Because, to be honest, we will get to it. Regardless of whether Icy wins now or Goomba wins now. If Goomba wins, we'll be playing the tiebreaker to break a tie. But if Icy wins, Icy just wins the show match, and we'll just be playing the tiebreaker as a showcase as well. It is general. You kind of do that for show matches like these. Oh, geez, though. Like, oh, man. If you have anyone who isn't watching yet, tell them the awesome match that is happening here, because this is so close. I said it last time, I think Goomba might be going for a remake. He has a full combo on that, whereas Icy has a 200 combo. Oh my, pinball! Oh my god, pinball! Ah! I was not two hard rocks after each other from Goomba. What is this? Infer must be going crazy in chat now, because he loves pinball. Oh! Oh, let's go. Pinball! Pinball! Ah! Okay, so what's up with this map? It is large circles, so those circles don't get too small in Hard Rock. The approach rate is much lower, but it's an old map. It's a really old map. Really weird patterns that only get weirder with Hard Rock. And Goomba does not like Hard Rock. He does not like Nightcore, I'm pretty sure. So this is like the pick you would have least expected of him. But we do get pinball, and Infer is particularly happy with that. So, as you, the patterning I mentioned, they're old. You'll see a lot of grid-based patterns. Goomba did again FC this map in practice. Icy, I don't think he has a play on this. So, like the last pick, it was very close, but I feel like I didn't consider it at first, but I feel like this one is probably a surefire win for Goomba. I don't know. I don't think I can say that. Both these players are very good, but practice does show a good advantage on this for Goomba. It's just that it's still not a very good map for Goomba in general. He doesn't like it a lot. There's a lot of weird stuff in it. It's just that Icy likes it less. But it's also pretty short map actually. It's 600 combo max. Oh, jeez. Let's see what happens here. Goomba needs to win this in order to not lose the show match. And if he does, we'll be going to a tiebreaker. Now get hyped for that if that happens. But first, Goomba needs to win this. Gets a quick accuracy advantage, though not by much. As you can see, these circles are quite large and the patterning is quite rigorous. But a good lead for Goomba right now. But now the map is starting to get a bit more intense with some streams. Good accuracy for both players on the stream. Oh, the repeating slider. The old repeating slider gets icy there. That's going to give Goomba an even bigger advantage than he already had. That old repeating slider, that's not something you see nowadays, and that's why Icy probably got confused by it. It's really something, a relic of older maps. Oh, a lot of accuracy drop from Icy there. Goomba nailing that section with the triples. I think we've had a lot of close matches. I don't think this is one of them. Goomba, I mean, he's already over halfway of the map without having dropped. Like I said, only 600 combo. When you're at 350, that's pretty good. That's like half the map comboed, especially when your opponent isn't comboing at all, which Icy is not doing right now. Oh, Icy, Goomba drops some hack on that though, but again, keeps the combo. As the lead for Goomba becomes 400k. Only a fail could save Icy. This might actually be the second FC if Goomba gets this off the show match. Because the only other one was Megalovania by Icy. That insane play. But Goomba is doing quite well on this now. And there it is, another FC. And what does that mean? We have a tiebreaker. A tiebreaker. Oh my god. Oh, and like if you haven't seen the Mapple showcase, this is not just any tiebreaker. This is such a cool and epic song. We'll be hearing it hopefully if the tourney client doesn't mess up. Oh boy, get all your friends, get everyone watching this. This is so insanely close. Like, I'll talk a bit. I mean, I'm just gonna make another announcement quickly in our Cyberscore chat room. Using all caps as if I'm some kind of 12-year-old. I don't know. I'm too excited about this. Tiebreaker! Tiebreaker! You don't see that all that often. What? Oh, tiebreaker. It is, Yours is an Empty Oak by Nightwish. It's like a sort of rock, but especially epic song. It is, oh man, it is so... It is such a fitting song for a tense situation like this. Hopefully... Tiebreaker. Okay, so now about the tiebreaker. Now that I've kind of calmed down. Tiebreaker, I've told you about the map, the song. The map is 5 minutes. It is... very basic. It has jumps, it has streams. That's it. Now, Goomba wasn't too hot on streams during Start here, but these streams are not as fast, and they're only on the beginning and the middle and the end of the map. So the entire middle is up for grabs if you, regardless of how good you are at streams. Oh wow. I'm sorry guys for the hype from my end, but I did not expect a tiebreaker at all. Wow, a tiebreaker! A tiebreaker! This was such a good map, regardless of who wins it. I don't know, who do you guys chat? Who do you guys want to win? Who do you think will win? Send them your energy if you can. There it is, there's the song. If you haven't heard it yet, this is such a fitting tiebreaker song. Just listen to it. We're gonna turn up the music, I'm sorry. It's required. We don't need a tiebreaker showcase. We are actually just doing the tiebreaker. I don't know if I can say much more about this map. It actually doesn't have that high a combo for how long it is. It is 1500 combo. So 750 is the magic number, I guess. Both these players have very good plays on this. Goomba has an FC on this map. Icy has a 1300 combo, 1 miss play. Those are very good. And like on a tiebreaker in a match like this with all the nerves, you're not going to expect an FC. So this could go either way. I have no idea. The streams might be a choke point for Goomba. If you do a stream badly, that like starts to really count because your accuracy often really drops. And Goomba, as we saw from Starter, hasn't been as warm on streams as Icy, but he's got like 10 maps to play. Oh crap, we have 27 viewers. I didn't even notice. Thank you all for watching. It's the tiebreaker, guys. The tiebreaker. We don't know who's gonna win. It's this final map that's gonna decide it. And there's not a there's no band more fitting than Nightwish to conduct a tiebreaker. Oh my god. Hold on to your seats, guys. We've had a lot of problems today, but I think the match more than made up for it. That was such a fun match to watch, however it ends. And it's gonna end soon with this tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure Niels is gonna get it started. Rub my hands in anticipation. And here we're starting. In about 5 minutes, we'll know who won the show match. But until then, I don't know what we'll be witnessing. Will we be witnessing the godlike plays, or will we be witnessing a lot of chokes? There's a lot of slow sections in this map too. This beginning is quite slow. Icy actually really suffering on the accuracy. I mean, we haven't gone quite far into the map yet, so that actually will probably raise quite soon once we really get going, but that gives a small lead to Goomba. We should be getting into our first stream quite shortly. That's going to be a very important point in the map. Oh! Both players missing right after the stream. They nail the stream, but they miss right afterwards. These nerves, man. This version is like cut by, I think, 30 seconds. The map is 5 minutes long in drain time. Still not a lot to separate the two except from the accuracy, which is very good on Goomba's end. But 97, you know, with any more chokes coming, 97 is still a very good accuracy to have. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This play is so. Both these players are playing so well. Apart from that one miss at the exact same point. Oh, coming up to 600 combo. Again, 750 is the magic number. Once you get past that, it's like really difficult for the other player to come back from that. the 750 combo player will need to start missing and dropping a lot of accuracy for it to be possible, or failing. Both players missing, passing 750. Next break is really going to decide it. But we have a slow section for coming first. Woohoo! Oh, Goomba misses! No way! I think that, oh, that really, that has to be Icy's win now. I'm sorry for that sound just there. I was so tense. What amazing plays on this map. Oh, so much accuracy drop by Goomba too. That's gonna make it so difficult. So much accuracy drop by Goomba. This is going very well in Icy's favor right now. He breaks. I don't think it's enough. He needs to fail now, which the map has come to a close. And your winner of the show match is Icy. Oh my god. What a match. What a match. 6-5. An insanely close tiebreaker. Look at those combos. Man. Wow. Thanks everyone for watching. We hit 27 viewers at one point. That was amazing. Icy cannot believe in himself. He just won the show match on the tiebreaker. It is insane. Jeez. Thanks Icy and Goomba. Both were playing. That was so insane. And thanks again, thank you all for watching. We had, I'm not sure what the peak is. I'll go check it out later. But we still have 25 viewers. That is insane. Thank you all so much. But we're not completely done yet. Just stay tuned for a little bit more. I want to get this out quick before some of you leave. I'm gonna keep the screen on the chat so you guys can see what Goomba and Icy have to say. But in the meantime, did you really like this match? If you really liked it, you might be interested to know that in a month or so, the largest Osu tournament of the year is set to happen. It's the Osu World Cup. It's a country tournament. 32 countries battle each other to find out what the best Osu country is. And that's not a given, whoever's going to win that, because Osu is a very nationally diverse game. There's a lot of... in the top 100, there's so many different countries represented. So it's not at all a given which country will win. And so it's always a very fun event to watch. And if any of you are interested in watching it, I have set up a Discord server that I'm releasing to you guys publicly for the first time. It's a Discord server in which we, together with a lot of Cyberscore people, will watch the Osu World Cup unfold. And we have a bunch of different things planned to make it fun. So if you really enjoyed watching this and you want to watch more, the Osu World Cup is what you probably want to watch, because it's the top players playing some of the most difficult maps in insane matches like these. And there's a viewing Discord for you all, and hopefully that's the right invite link. I've just put it in chat. If you want to join, come and join, and we'll watch that Osu World Cup together. But man, enough about that. I just want to end this map now. I'm not getting out of my words. That was so insane. That was so insane. That was such a hard fought battle, and it was so much fun watching the points go to and fro, the picks, the counter picks, the insane counter picks. Man, if you're interested in the game, you can download it for free. It's free to play, and if you practice enough, maybe you'll be in one of these show matches. You know? Oh my god! Congratulations again to Icy, winning such an insane match. These players must be exhausted after that. That really takes a toll on you. I don't want to know. Like the combos they had in the end of the match, they were actually really insane for how nervous they must have been, because nerves play such a big role in this game. And that just shows how good these players are. And thanks to them for competing. I'm pretty sure the two players will stick around in chat, so you can talk to them if you like. You can see what they have to say. I am going to be closing the stream. I'm probably going to turn down the music for now, because it actually gets copyright striked. So when I upload this, I need to make sure I have some alternate version with the song interlaced over top. But anyway, that's for another time. Thank you all for watching this insane match. And I am going to have to close now. I'm going to leave the stream running for about half an hour with more music if you want to stick around, talk to the people in chat, as I said. But until then, perhaps see you next time. Last time we did this, I also said perhaps see you next time. I didn't know at the time we were going to do a different one. If any of you want to do a nosy show match, it doesn't matter what your skill is. It really doesn't matter. Just like contact me and maybe we'll arrange something if we find someone else of the same skill level. And then we'll have a third Cyberscore OSU show match. But until now, there's nothing planned. This may well be the final one. I don't know. But thank you all for watching, and see you next time, maybe.
おかえりなさい思い出に泣きたい時会いたい時ここにいるよおかえりなさい気づいていて生きることは忘れること今がいつも一番輝いてるYour light on frozen lips Espero petals purple Hopefully I get used to this Hugs that I love made Been right through broken kiss As our memories die off Hopefully you'll get used to my hugs meaning goodbye Love me, not try To get a light out of me Turn your petals but soon get over you Watch me fall and drop Drop me back